This is the Big Human's whiskey journey, where he gets to taste a whiskey blind with no preconceived ideas, and we get his initial reaction. On this episode, I take the Big Human south, way south. Take him all the way to Atmore, Alabama. We're going to give him a pour of Dettling Bourbon cask strength single barrel. What does the Big Human think of a bourbon from Alabama? Tune in and find out. It's a Big Human blind whiskey tasting, and this is the Great American Whiskey Cookers. Hey, if you haven't already, like us on the socials, Facebook, obviously our website. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell on YouTube. We would appreciate it. Or step it up and support the show by going to Patreon and becoming a member. All right, so Big Human.
What are you doing here?
Yep, try this out. So here's the deal. Go ahead and nose this. All of my whiskeys are open. I've said this before, and I'm trying to expand the Big Human's palate and see what I can kind of push him into. So this was poured for us off camera. Kirk poured it. We have no idea what's underneath it. It's sitting underneath the box. And we're going to see just exactly, one take, just exactly what the Big Human thinks of this. So where are you at on the
I am torn on this one.
Okay.
It's got a note that it's a little off-putting to me.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's drawing me in.
Okay.
So it's like, do I like it or don't I? Do I like it or don't?
You're a contradiction in terms right now.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm trying to identify it, but I can't.
How does a dried fig sit with you?
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Fig Newtons.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So like a fig Newton or a dried fig.
Yeah.
Like get on.
Yeah, because I don't care for those.
Yeah. It's got the sweet. So
yeah,
and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing to know. You don't care for fig Newtons. You don't care for dried figs. You don't care. You don't. So because of that, the nose is going to be a little off-putting to you.
Yep.
Right from the get-go.
Yep.
So let's
But
try.
I mean, it's still got a little sweetness to it.
Yep. Let's try it.
Yeah. No.
Not for you.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
Why? Tell me why. Where's it at? Where are you at with it?
Okay, so I can appreciate the mouthfeel, the coating, but it's not. That fig comes all the way through,
And it just,
palate, finish, and it just
ruins it for you.
it ruins it for me.
You can't get past it.
Man, that palate in the finish. Oh my gosh, this finish is long.
It's got a very long finish. Yes,
And
it does.
The thing is, as much as I don't like the figs, that finish is actually enjoyable. It's nice. It's long.
So
It's right there at the top of the palate.
yeah,
It's enjoyable, even though I don't like figs. And I gotta hate that I say that, because I'd like to appreciate it, but it's just like, son of a gun, what is this?
so you don't like that. You don't like the nose.
I don't like the
You
nose.
don't like the palate.
I don't like the initial palate.
How's the mouth feel?
Mouthfeel is great.
So it's got
So if I look past all that I don't like, I appreciate everything else about this.
but it's not one you would gravitate towards, right?
No.
And it's not one that
No.
you would want to drink. It doesn't make you come back to it.
Gosh damn it.
It's okay not to like it.
I'm enjoying how long of a finish in this oakiness, this woodiness.
Yeah, it's got this oak.
Oh my gosh, that is so pleasant.
Right, but it's not overly tannic on this.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Kirk, where are you at with
what?
this?
I don't know.
Oh, Kirk's glass is still here.
Hopefully
You
they
try
have
it.
something else from the. Oh yes, man. I almost want to turn it around into like a grapevine, so that I don't think about the fig.
But it's okay that you don't like something. Part of the whiskey journey is finding stuff that you don't like so that you know what you do like, and you can gravitate towards those things. But knowing what you don't like is not a bad thing. You're not saying that it's a bad whiskey. It's just not a good whiskey for you.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what.
oh my
it comes
gosh, I
down
got a nice coffee, cocoa.
There's a coffee flavor.
That's what I'm tasting right away.
Oh my god, coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk's gonna love this because he's a huge coffee drinker. It's got this really kind of heavy, kind of that burnt coffee cocoa bean.
As much as I don't like the nose, I'm enjoying this, and it is very pleasant, and it's winning me over. I mean, you got to get past that first initial, and then after that, you have a couple. Oh my gosh, this is good.
We know what we're drinking?
Oh,
You liking it now?
yes, I'm liking it now. I'm on board. I'd buy it.
Would you? Even though you don't like the taste. I mean, would you come
I'm
drink it?
I'm past. I mean, it's that initial fig that I didn't care for.
Yeah. But don't let us convince you to drink it.
No. I'm getting that coffee. Everything else, I told you, everything else is awesome on this.
It's the fig note.
It's that fig note that turns me off. Everything else, it is so enjoyable after that.
Okay.
And like I said, if I flip it in my mind to like a grapevine,
Yeah.
you know, as far as, you know, when you're getting ready to pick the grapes.
Here's what we're drinking.
Okay, I gotta see if I got anything on there. Is it a finished? What is this?
This is Dettling. So this is made by Seth Dettling. Comes out of Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. This is their cask strength bourbon. It comes in at what is it?
Should be around
108. Yep, it's 108 proof. So the price point on this is around $120, I think, give or take. $100 to $120, I think. I picked this up down in Florida when I was on vacation. Because where I found this, you can't find this in Iowa. Period. You're not gonna.
Yep.
I think you can order it online. I think Sealbox might have it sometimes.
Yeah, it's
But so Seth Dettling, it's a pot still. The story on Seth Dettling is really quite amazing. Do some research on Seth Dettling and the Dettling distillery. He's a really cool distiller. He's making some really fun stuff. And it's, yeah, go ahead. Kirk, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's so different.
Yeah. And you're a coffee drinker, so you like that coffee flavor to you, right? You're still kind of...
it is. I can appreciate the art, and I would buy it still. I just,
So Fred Minnick is real high on this. He likes this.
and I can see why. I mean, it just, even though it turned me off on the nose,
Yeah.
the palate and that finish
Right.
brings me right back on board.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
This is not a finished whiskey. It's their cask strength straight bourbon, right? Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, and he's got a number of different expressions, and Seth Dettling is doing all sorts of amazing things. If we get enough sponsors, hint, 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 we might actually make a trip down there and see if we can't link up with Seth. So you would buy it, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm on board on the.
Kirk would buy it in a heartbeat.
It's got a good.
Yeah. I'm Jeff for the Great American Whiskey Cookers. That's the big Q, and Kirk's
you.
behind the camera. Until next time, you can't be good.
Be good at it.
See ya.
Well, that's good.